bro. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say right now, but let me think. I'm just glad to be back, man, making rants or whatever from last year. First game of the season, and this is what I got to say about this. First of all, oops, I dropped my mic, my bad. First of all, I would like to say, by the way, this is just going to be the background. That's why I'm doing this, so it'll make it easier to live stream. Y'all know how it is. So anyway, this game, I have to say, shout out to motherfucking Mike Smith, man. Shout out to Mike Smith. I love Mike Smith. He's the best Falcon coach the Falcons ever had, man. That's that dude. Dirk Carter, who was probably one of the best offensive coordinators we ever had. That's my boy, man. I mean, you can't. That it's like I don't feel bad about the game, but I feel even better that it was Mike Smith, bro. But the crazy thing is, but when the game first started off, I was like, dang, you know, we kind of playing good on defense. Kyle Shanahan still doing that stupid stuff on offense, but it's like. We was still in there. Hold on, what you say? Bro, I'm gonna get to Dolphins in a second, Colin. Well, I can't talk about the Dolphins. Dang, Colin, you can't. Hold on, let me finish this, bro. I didn't even see that game, whatever. But yeah, man. But I gotta say, Kyle Shanahan, bro, it ain't working out, bro. I still cannot believe that they chose Kyle Shanahan over Roddy White, man. First of all, all I gotta say is, it felt kind of weird when Sanu scored a touchdown because I was kind of happy, or when he caught, I think, yeah, he caught the touchdown, right? Let me make sure. I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about. But I'm sure he caught the touchdown. Yeah, Mohamed Sanu had a 5-yard touchdown from Matt Ryan. I was happy, but I kind of felt sad because right when he caught that touchdown, I just thought about Roddy White. I was like, man, this man Roddy really gone. And after I had got home, I noticed they said Roddy White was in the stands, and that jump made me even more upset. But all I got to say is, the defense in the first half, we played great. The defense was just, you know, they was going in. They did what they needed to do. But for some reason, they just gave up. Like, the offense wasn't doing nothing. The defense, you know, was stopping stuff. And then when the second half came along, Kyle Shanahan and the offense was doing stupid stuff. Oh, yeah, we're still behind, but yet they want to run the ball. Like we idiots. Like, we still got the lead. Like what we used to do with Mike Smith, because we used to actually have the lead coming into the second half. The thing is, what's different now is Mike Smith was always a first half team. Dan Quinn is a second half team. Except for in this game, we didn't. I don't know what the heck we did, man. But that's why I love Mike Smith, man. I don't care what nobody says bad about this game. People gonna say, oh, the penalties or whatever. No, they beat us, bro. The Buccaneers they just straight up beat us. I can't say anything bad about them. I put some respect on their name, for real. I can't say it. I put some respect on the Buccaneers, man. They 3-0. Jameis Winston is 3-0 against us, bro. They swept us last year. They came in, like I said, people talk about penalties, man. Forget those penalties, bro. We still had the opportunity to win the game and we didn't. That man Jameis had 281 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Just think about that. 281, bro. 4 touchdowns. This man, they you know, since the Saints lost, the Carolina Panthers lost, Thursday, and we lost. Now the Buccaneers are just instantly winning the division, bro. All we had to do was win this game. Hold on, let me. Even though this is Madden, I'm not. Look at this, 80-79. Look at that. They chose us basically to win this game, 80 overall to 79. Now I'm surprised at this because they hate the Falcons, but obviously, if you looked at the season last year, we should probably be the 79 and they should be the 80. But the last year we had went to overtime game with them. This season, this game, we could have probably went to overtime. You know, when we got the ball, I was actually happy because I was like, you know what I'm saying? We got Matty Ice, we can get downfield. But I ain't gonna lie, Julio kind of messes up this game though, man. I'm glad we wasn't forcing into Julio the whole game, but it still felt like Kyle Shanahan was on that bull jump, man. Like, I'm just not with it. He didn't let Matt Ryan hurry up at the last drive of the game though. Like that's what made me mad, bro. Why the heck are they taking away Matt Ryan's strengths? You're not throwing the ball down the field, which he used to do all the time. Think about that for a second. They already took Roddy White, which was his main target for years. Think about it. 11 years, bro. I was 11 when this man came to the league. Now I'm 21. Think about that for a second. I was a little kid growing up watching this man play. You already took him away from him. You took away the deep ball. And then you're taking away his hurry-up game, which is what he excels at. Think about this, John. I mean, he can't even get into the game. What quarterback Bro, come on, chill with the dislikes, man. It's all good. Y'all can dislike all I want, even though I'm giving the Buccaneers credit. I'm giving my team credit, but it's all good. They ain't really with trolls or whatever. Y'all can dislike it up, even though I'm giving my team credit and I'm giving them credit. But that's just how it is. People gonna hate. That's why we do this. That's why it's called a rant. So I'm firing at everybody, but it don't even matter no more, man. But it's all good. But Tevin Coleman, I'm surprised this man held onto the ball this game, bro. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. That was like the craziest thing ever. Everybody was like, man, make sure you hang on to the ball, hang on to the ball, hang on to the ball. But all I gotta say, Matt Ryan, hey, he didn't do bad this game. That's still my quarterback. Matt Ryan is cool. I mean, that's my quarterback. Matt Ryan didn't do nothing wrong this game. He didn't do no turnovers. He was just doing what Kyle Shanahan told him to do. I mean, what else you want me? What Matt did wrong? He didn't do nothing wrong. Now, what the defense messed up on was Mike Evans destroyed us, bro. Mike Evans was just completely destroying us. Like, the whole game. That man was mossing people. We couldn't tackle. We couldn't do none of that, man. That man, Charles Sims broke like 5 tackles in one play. It was just crazy, man. I don't know. It just, like, after the game was over, I felt like, here we go. Here we go again. But the fact that it was Matt Ryan's first home loss, first opening game home loss, whatever you want to call it, first opening home loss game, I guess that's what you call it. It felt weird, man. Matt Ryan has never lost an opening home game, though. But yet, they're going to probably blame this game on him when he did nothing wrong. Julio dropped 2 passes that could have basically kept us in the game, gave us a touchdown, possibly win the game. Like I said, that's the only improvement from this game I saw from last season. The fact they wasn't forcing it to that man. But he was getting like that. Grimes and Hargreaves or whatever, they was doing good on them. I give them that. Hey, they was going in. Their defense was playing good. Quan Alexander still did good like he was doing last year. Levante David, all of them. Their defense is stacked. Like I said, shout out to Mike Smith, shout out to Dirk Cutter, man. That's what I like about Dirk Cutter, because he'll throw that junk out there, bro. Think about that for a second. The Falcons won't do that. They just gonna do that short jump. Think about it. That's what Jameis Winston was doing at first. He was throwing short stuff. Guess what? The defense is gonna recognize that. So what do? Throw the ball down the damn field, and that's what happened. He was mossing people, bro, in the back of the end zone. Like I said, I don't like Mike Evans and Madden, because I'd be like, man, that man trash. But I know in real life he gonna moss somebody. He gonna catch somebody. So like I said, I was at the game, so that's why I'm saying we was in the thing. The dome was rocking. The game at first it was kind of like, but the fact that we came back from where we was, I mean, it kind of felt good for that to happen or whatever. It just, I don't know, man. It don't feel the same, bro. It don't have the same vibe no more. Everybody that I grew up watching is basically gone. Only people left is Matt Ryan, Babineau, and Spoon came back this year. It don't feel like my Falcons, bro. Kyle Shanahan ruined this team just like how Chip Kelly ruined the Eagles. But unlike us, Chip Kelly is actually going off the Eagles. We still got to stay with Kyle Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan's trash, bro. Like I said, Dan Quinn is guilty by association, bro. So yeah, shout out to the Buccaneers, man. I can't say nothing wrong. I know probably on whenever the NFL Network or NFL YouTube channel uploads some videos. Oops, make sure I wanted the controller to go out. But whenever they upload the videos, on people in the comments gonna be like, "Oh, they got lucky, the penalties, all that bull crap." No, bro, we just straight up lost. I mean, what else y'all want me to do, man? I mean, we had an opportunity, we failed. We play okay defense. We gave up. Tevin, like I said, I'm surprised at Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman impressed me this game for a change, because I ripped that man. I didn't even want him to get the ball. Every time he got the ball, I was like, boo. I booed this man, all of that junk. I was booing my own player, bro, for my team. I was like, don't give him the ball. But he literally came in and he did it. I think they said he had 117 all-purpose yards or something like that. And so, yeah, I mean, ain't really nothing else to say. Bring back Mike Smith, bring back Dirk Cutter, bro. Forget Kyle Shanahan. I don't even know who our defensive coordinator is, but for all I know is it's basically Dan Quinn. So I don't even know who the defensive coordinator we got. But shout out to Jameis Winston, bro. I used to, before he came to the league, I was like, he's James Winston, bro. But like, I gotta put some respect on his name. he's undefeated against us. We just cannot beat this man. So what's crazy is it seemed like the opposite of what Cam Newton, because when Cam Newton came in the league, we was beating that man like 3 seasons or 2 seasons in a row, and then he finally beat us. But eventually we'll beat Jameis Winston. Hopefully we beat him at the end of the season in November. I think it's November 3rd. Hopefully I get to go to that game in Tampa Bay. That would be cool because I love Florida anyway. Shout out to the Florida, shout out to the Dolphins. I was rooting for y'all this game anyway. Yes, y'all tied up, against the Seahawks. I'm going for y'all. I like the Dolphins. They cool. I'm going for y'all this game. But it's crazy. It's crazy. So I don't know what else, man. I'm trying to think. Anything else? I mean, true fight. At the beginning of the game, he got dusted a little bit. He came, back. Robert Alford, he played good. The defense need to stop leaving the middle wide open. We need to do better. We need to get pressure on the quarterback. Hey, we can get pressure, but we got to wrap up. We don't know how to tackle. They got rid of everybody, I mean, why don't... Let me show you. Oh, yeah. This is one thing I need to add. Why the heck is Paul Warlow not starting, though? Unless he's hurt. Unless I ain't know he hurt. Maybe I need to check the injury report. But think about this, John. Since this man was a rookie when he came on the team, he has been leading our team in tackles. But you gonna let some dude come up, I think he a rookie, and start over this man because of some off-season type junk? Paul Warlow, bruh. Paul Warlow. Usually every freaking start of every game, he's usually the dude that always gets the first tackle. He's always a guy who leads our team in tackles. But yet he gonna let some I don't know who the heck he is. Keith, I don't know what his name is. But I don't get that, man. It just wasn't the same. It wasn't my Falcons today, man. But I don't have no excuses, bro. Like I said, they just beat us. Like, I'm glad it was Mike Smith, bro, because they were stupid for getting rid of everybody we liked anyway. Ain't no William Moore no more. Like I said, ain't no Roddy, obviously. Ain't no Harry Douglas a couple of years ago. Ain't no Devin Hester. Asante was going to, some while ago. Who are these motherfuckers, bro? This ain't the Falcons. This I don't know, bro. Hey, it just ain't the same no more, bro. I guess ever since we blew out the Bucs a couple of years ago, when we had our second most points in history, they was like, we ain't gonna go through this no more. We used to own the Bucs, man. Like, just straight up destroy them, but they ain't like that no more. So they got it, bro. They got it. Today was a better team. That's what I gotta say on that. It's sad, but hey, that's what they get, bro. Kyle Shanahan is stupid. That's what they get, bro. If we lose every single game, that's what my team gets for doing that stupid jump, for releasing people they shouldn't release, and for hiring Kyle Shanahan. That's all I gotta say. I don't like that man, Kyle Shanahan. I don't wish no bad on him. He just don't need to be with us, bro, because he's a quarterback killer. Because people already didn't like Matt Ryan before he came in for no reason. But now, since he definitely came in and just took over the whole offense, they have a reason to hate on this man. So I'm just ready for this man to get out of here, bro. I mean, how stupid is that? The third quarter, we was down by a lot of points. You're going to still keep running the ball the entire time. You're going to still keep taking the time to get to the freaking line. You ain't going to let this man hurry up. Like, who does that? The only time we score, I believe, on that drive is when they let Matt Ryan. They let that man loose. What's up, Atlanta Fire? Yeah, man. You gotta watch the full thing when it gets uploaded to YouTube. But that's like I say. When they finally turn Matt Ryan loose, not like released from the team, but when they finally let him play his quarterback position and not getting so contested or whatever, so. He don't got no room, bro. He can't do nothing. He's like, it's almost like, I know I'd be like, he being forced, bro. That's what it feels like. He's being forced to throw it to somebody, or he's not doing this. Once they stop doing that, we can win games. Let this man be a quarterback, bro. Stop telling him who he can't throw it to. I mean, come on, man. Once we do that, we can win games. But now, since Kyle Shanahan is doing the same stuff he did last year, after that game 6 stuff still stands. Teams still know what we're going to do. Think about it. The whole game, they was taking out Julio. Freeman, he really didn't do nothing. Tevin Coleman, weak self who used to fumble last year. That's the only reason why he got yards, because they wasn't expecting this man to get the ball. You know why? Because it was different, but it was still the same game plan though. So, we only threw the ball downfield once. Like I said, Julio dropped it. We gotta throw more balls down the field. We gotta be more consistent. Like I said, it's not Matt Ryan's fault. And even though the defense, I mean, think about it, it ain't even defense. So I just realized people gonna say it's the defense fault. But guess what? The defense still helped them motherfuckers for us to get the ball back anyway. It's the coordinator, it's the plays, bruh. We cannot go downfield if we're limited on our stuff. DJ Salad, what's up? Don't start that junk. Y'all gonna lose against Miami and the 49ers suck. So let's go, man. That's what we're gonna say on that. But yeah, we did take a L though, so you can flame me all I want, but I did get a Buccaneers credit, man. Like you said, yeah, bro. I mean, just let that man Matt do what he do, bro. That's all I gotta say. Let Matt Ryan be Matty Ice. Don't let him be Mike Shanahan, bro. Matt Shanahan. Don't let him do that, bro. Don't let him do that. So yeah. Oh, you don't like the 49ers? Well, the Seahawks then. You said we had a lot of penalties. Yeah, I told y'all that. People gonna say we had a lot of penalties. I get that. I saw the penalties, bro. But they didn't really phase me how they phased me last season. Last season, man, that was some bull junk, that last game, bro. That overtime game that we lost, that was bull junk. But this game, I don't blame nothing on penalties, bro. We had it. We messed up, bro. And it really did impact the game. But we lost, bro. Ain't no way in heck we should have won that game, bro. Like, no way. Now I was rooting for my boy Matty at the end of the game. I was like, bro, let's go, Matty. We got the ball in our hands. Let's go. But Julio dropped the ball. We were short. We had opportunity, blew it. So yeah, I mean, that's what we got. That's all I gotta say on that. I heard a press conference after the game. I think Dan Quinn was talking about, oh well, we gotta stop. We gotta be able to tackle more, and we gotta slow down the penalties. We gotta have a good week of practice and all that. But man, forget all that, bro. Forget that junk, bro. Tell me what's the real problem, bro. Be like, yo, we need to fucking fire Kyle Shanahan, bro. We need to get his ass out of here. We need to find us a real coordinator. We need to get back to the original game plan. That's what the hell that motherfucker Dan Quinn need to say. Forget all that small talk. Matt Ryan, every time they ask him, what is your relationship with Kyle Shanahan? Don't be like, oh, I think we're good. We on the same pace. Forget all that junk, man. Forget that junk. Be like, yo, forget this man, Kyle Shanahan. He's not with me. I'm gonna throw whoever I want to throw it to. That's what he should say. So, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. And the funny thing is, I don't even think Matt Ryan has ever lost to a Kyle Shanahan team anyway. Now that I think about it, unless he was around when we went against the motherfucking Texans that year or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, man. He took an L for the first time ever. Matt Ryan took an L to home opener. So I just gotta accept it, man. It's crazy because now I usually watch First Take or whatever. But since Skip Bayless on it, it's probably not the same. But they probably gonna say the same stuff they've been saying for years. Oh, this is the Falcons, what we thought they were, and all this other bull junk. They gonna be last in the division. They suck, and all this other bull junk. Oh, we have the worst fans in the league. Oh, I hate the Falcons fans because they're too cocky and stuff like that. But yet last season, the whole season, we was winning the games. But before the game, they said we was trash and stuff like that. So when we win, oh, you guys shouldn't say that. I mean, just because you win, like, you guys are being cocky. But you said we sucked, though, before the game. But right when we took the W, y'all want to come back and be like, oh, shoot, stop being mean to us. Just like the fucking Cowboys fans. Oh, we can beat y'all without Tony Romo. Oh, after the game. You lucky we didn't have Tony Romo. Like, stupid stuff like that, man. So, that's all I got to say on that. I'm gonna go ahead and end this because I feel like I'm, starting to get crazy. But I love getting crazy though. That's why I like doing this stuff. But yeah, hashtag fire Kyle Shanahan. If I really had a Twitter, I would just be flaming it. That's probably why that man Kyle Shanahan don't have a Twitter. But I will, like, in the comments of the Atlanta Falcons YouTube channel, I'll be putting my comments up in there. I'll be like, you know what? All this bull junk. If y'all go to the Falcons YouTube channel and check all the videos with Kyle Shanahan in it, y'all see heck of dislikes because we don't even like that man. Nobody likes that man except for certain people in the comments that's probably related to that man or something. So yeah. So shout out to them. I think that's it, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, 20 minutes. We cool. Like I said, I'm alright, man. We just took an L, man. Shout out to Mike Smith, shout out to Dirk Carter. Shout out to Brent Grimes for, you know, he played some good defense. You know, former Falcons people right there, man. That's all I can say. So yeah, gosh, it's full of crap, bro. You dislike his videos too. So yeah, I can't wait to see what they talk about, man. I want to hear from him, bro. I actually like watching his video, just see something stupid he gonna say. If you watch his last video, they was like, what you think about Julio? Julio always looks good. What you think about the game plan? Julio. But I'm just glad this game he didn't really force, like I said, he didn't force that jump. But hey, he was getting locked down, bro. Thank you, Matt Ryan, for not listening to that man, bro. Because he probably was like, oh, this is what you gotta do. But yeah. So yeah, thank y'all for coming to the stream, man. You know, I'm glad I got more subscribers, you know, this time, so we can kind of interact with these things. Because I think back then last year when I started this, I was like at 38 or something. I still got, you know, people coming after it gets uploaded to YouTube, but it just feels good to know that this year, you know, I can expand the audience, bro, because it ain't a lot of Falcons fans on YouTube. But I just want to let y'all know, we people too. We got fan bases. I ain't no bandwagon. I've been here since, you know, since I was in my mama's stomach, bro. I grew up with a Jamal Anderson, bro. I knew who Chris Chandler was. I knew Bob Christian, bro. I knew Bob Whitfield, you know. All of them motherfuckers, Roddy White, Michael Vick, you know, Michael Jenkins at the time. Marty Booker, bro. Y'all don't even know who that is. DJ Shockley. All of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? What? Allen Rawson. You know, D'Angelo Hall before he went to the dang Redskins. So don't ever call me a bandwagon, bro. And the crazy thing is, if I'm ever a bandwagon, why would I bandwagon on the Falcons, bro? Like, people already hate us enough. Like, it don't even sound right. If I'm a bandwagon, it would probably be the Patriots or the Seahawks or something. But I like the Seahawks too. They was cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know. So, you know, DJ Sally, you a Seahawks fan. I told you I like y'all since y'all had Sean Alexander and Matt Hasselbeck, you know, Jordan Babino and Lofa Tatupu and all that stuff. That was cool. You know, I kind of, you know, been liking y'all. Y'all was cool. But I'm not no, you know, some people be like, oh, I like Russell Wilson. He the best, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even know who the heck Matt Hasselbeck was or his number or who the heck Sean Alexander was. So, yeah, man. I know it's time to end it off, so I'll probably end it off right now. What up, Vanos? I'm sorry you came at the end, bro, but I think I said everything I need to say. I'm starting to talk about other stuff now, but yeah. Matt Hasselbeck is the GOAT. He was the highest paid overall quarterback in the league. Oh yeah, let me go, since I'm in this video already, since y'all watching, who I want to win. Sorry, DJ Saleh, but I want the Miami Dolphins to win, even though I just was talking about the Seahawks. But hopefully my boy Kiko Alonso play. Indianapolis Colts in Detroit, and I'm gonna have to go with the mother freaking. Might as well go with Detroit, man. Dallas Giants, I'm gonna have to go with Dallas. Dallas starting to grow on me for some reason. I hate that, but hey, shout out to Prescott. New England, Arizona. I'll go for Arizona. So yeah, Green Bay beat Jacksonville. I was kind of going for Jacksonville in that game. Dang, Baltimore beat Buffalo. I was going for Buffalo. Chicago, Houston. Oh, I'm headed about that jump tomorrow with my boss. That's crazy. Did Philly beat the Browns? Yeah, they did. Shout out to EDP. I'm gonna probably look at his video. I know he got something to say. I know he got something to say about that. So yeah, man. I'm glad the Saints, like I said, the Saints lost, so that's good. But everybody lost in the division but the Buccaneers this week, so that's pretty cool. Dang, the Chargers, dang, they came back and beat the Chargers. That's crazy. But yeah, that's it, man. So see y'all next week or whatever for another rant. I think we play against the Raiders, bro. Like I said, ain't no team no slack and none of that. Ain't no team weak in the NFL, bro. They beat our division rivals of the Saints. I'm not underestimating them at all. They got Khalil Mack. We need to block and all that stuff. They got DJ Hayden and Crabtree and all of them. So You know, I'll see y'all next week when it comes to the rants or whatever. I'll still be probably playing Madden or whatever. I'll try to get some Sleeping Dogs gameplay and all that. But that's all I gotta say on this. If y'all missed it, make sure y'all watch the whole video when it uploads. Oh shoot! Oh dang! What the heck? See, they forcing that jump. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I ain't want no Texans up there, but yeah. See y'all later, man. Oh yeah, Cooper. Yeah, of course they got Amari Cooper and all that. So, yeah. All right, man. Thank y'all.